Hello, my name is Oliver and welcome to my very personal finance channel. Sorry this is late uploading, I've been busy with life stuff. As some of you will probably know, there's a cost of living crisis in the UK, and in order to combat that I have sat down and had a bit of a think and elected to sign up to university. So that's been taking up quite a bit of time, and fingers crossed the increase in education will eventually lead to an increase in income, which in my view, is going to be the best way to combat the cost of living crisis, because let's be honest, the prices aren't going to be coming down, are they? We're going to have to elevate wages in order to meet demand. It's not going to be the other way around where companies sacrifice profit to help regular people, because why would they? And speaking of company profits, let's go take a look at what dividends we've made. Okay, and the dividends for November, they were okay, I suppose. They're not the best that we've had, but they're pretty good considering I thought it was going to be quite a sparse month. So as you can see, on the 10th of November, we got a dividend from AGNC Investment for £18.80. They paid us 12 cents per share for a total of $25.20, and we had 210 shares. So when you take off 15% tax, that then works out with the foreign exchange conversion at £18.80. So that's a pretty good payment there. And then right at the end of the month, literally the last 2 days, we got on the 28th of November a dividend from Tesco's. As you can see here, they paid us 3.85 pennies for 400 shares, which works out at £15.40. And then on the 29th, we got Henderson Far East Income. That's a closed-ended fund. It's basically investment brokers who invest in the Middle East, or not the Middle East, sorry, the Far East. And they set up a company to sort of manage all that investing, and you can buy shares in their company, and then when they take profit, you make profit. So part of the thing that they have said in the literature that they want to pay is 6p per quarter. And so far, so good. So they've paid us 6p per quarter for 190 shares for a total of £11.40. That brings our total dividend for the month of November 2022 to £45.60, which is really good. It's more than the £35 that we're aiming for. So yeah, dead chuffed with that. Let's have a look at what we've bought. And purchases for this month, we bought ourselves 100 Vodafone shares. They were 92.53 pennies per share, bringing our total ownership up to 1,000 shares in Vodafone. They've dropped more since as well, so I'm looking at buying some more of those. We also had a moment of weakness and attempted to buy 5,000 Powerhouse shares. That's basically because they are very, very far down, and it's just a question of how much do I trust myself that I'm right, that they're going to do really well. The answer is not enough to buy 5,000 more shares, because I cancelled it pretty soon after I put the order in. And we bought 10 more AGNC Investment shares. These cost us $9.92, and I think I'm going to keep on buying these just to bring down that average, because looking back at how I've purchased the shares, I think I've bought them a little bit too pricey. So I'm just going to buy a few more, bring down that average, and hopefully bring up those monthly payments. And that's about it for this month. This is the overall sort of structure of the portfolio. So as you can see, AGNC, BP and BAE Systems are roughly taking up about 14% each, and that's because of the various gains and losses over the month. We've got these guys here, roughly 8%. So that's iShares UK Dividends, Tesco, GlaxoSmithKline and Vodafone, all roughly around 8%. And then we've got Lloyd's at roughly 6.5% and Henderson Far East Income at 4%. I do want to expand my percentage in a few of these guys, because especially at GlaxoSmithKline, Lloyd's, Henderson Far East Income, there's a lot of potential there for them to pay us big money, and there's a lot of potential for them to grow in the future. So I'm going to try and get my hands on a few more of those as well. And I think we've still got £130 to spend this month, or to invest this month. But I'll save that until towards the end of the month, and then when I put in my usual 230 plus the dividends, I'll probably have 400 quid, which will give us a decent chunk of money to chuck in. Okay, and if we step over to the Excel spreadsheet, you can see here last year, 2021, we had quite the drop from October to November. This year, there's been hardly anything. It's actually only a difference of 90 pence. So I think that we've done okay in pulling up that difference there and sort of evening out the income. Next year, I think we're going to have to deal with this sort of entire first quarter, or probably the year after that now. But we'll have to deal with the entire first quarter being comparatively low to the rest of the year. But so far, so good. So £45.60 brings our average monthly dividend to £49.46, which is 41% more than what we're after. So the goal this year was £35 a month, and so far we're on nearly £50 a month, which I was contemplating as being my goal for next year. But it looks like we might achieve that this year anyway. All good stuff, all positive steps, and that's everything from me. Cheers, bye.